Good afternoon, everyone. And this is the right 12 noon today, 5th July 2025. And as we have just celebrated on 1st July our 77th Foundation Day by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. And here on this occasion of 70 completion of 77 years of ICAI, let me compliment everyone, each and every chartered accountant of our institute, CA India, and let us see that flag of ICI always rises ahead. Friends, this is our 16th seminar, webinar by Sustainability Reporting Standard Board. And friends, let me tell all of you on the occasion of our Foundation Day, we have also released for our CA members and their offices. We This is a carbon emission calculator where you will be able to calculate the carbon emission by your offices, and the awareness, and you can also see how actually we can reduce the carbon footprint by us, whether through electricity reduction consumption or the paperless office. So those initiatives also we will take. In the month of June, we have said on the occasion of World Environment Day, we have celebrated the ICEI Sustainability Month and have taken lot of initiatives across 177 branches. And I am very happy that with this we will be able to save our nature. Today's topic is very, very innovative and very important. And National Stock Exchange being releasing or having getting started with futures in electricity, and that is how we have also, uh, along with them, come out with one of the best 16th webinar, and that is understanding the electricity futures on a national stock exchange. The NSE being the one of the largest exchange in the world, having maybe highest number of transactions, and they are coming out with this commodity is called commodity electricity, and futures in electricities, the derivatives are getting started on 14th of July. And on that occasion, friends, we are coming out with this webinar so that our members, it is always said that sustainability and chartered accountants are always correlated. And we as a partner in nation building always ensure that the regulatory requirements are always been set, and ensuring that we always support the nation by ensuring that risk is managed, risk is mitigated, and that is why we have come out with this webinar and very innovative and very new, that is electricity futures, and that is a hedging tool for electricity price risk. The electricity price now, various types of electricity. See, we have this power grid, but now a lot of renewable energies are also coming out with, and the fluctuations in the price is very high in electricity also. So with the initiative and with the support of Security and Exchange Board of India, as approval is received by MCX and National Stock Exchange, that this hedging tool, that electricity, the futures, let us understand from directly from the National Stock Exchange, who is a head in charge of IPO, Harish Ahujaji, who is like very what we can say, very passionately taking up this initiative, ensuring that worldwide actually we can do the best in this electricity futures. So, and taking all the responsibility on the shoulders in this area, and directly we will hear from him how these things will happen on the exchange. We are very happy that Harish ji has readily agreed to take up this webinar beforehand, before coming out, this exchange is coming it out, and we will understand beforehand the entire nitty-gritty of electricity futures. So welcome Harish ji at Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. He's also director in our Institute of Social Auditors of India. So having a lot of passion in this sustainability and taking charge of the initiatives of exchange. With these words, I welcome Harish ji and entire team of the exchange to come over here on this platform of Institute, making us understand the entire entire nitty gritties relating to the electricity futures. So welcome all of you. I also welcome Pritin and Hed for taking out their time and moderating this session, and Jyoti, who is like day in and day out taking a lot of initiatives and supporting administratively for Sustainability Reporting Standard Board. Welcome all my dear friends and participants. Let us understand the electricity futures from horse's mouth. That is NSE Dr. Harish Ahuja. Thank you.
Uh, to formally introduce our today's speaker, Dr. Harish Ahujaji, I would request Hed Beda to please introduce our esteemed speaker.
Okay, thank you, Britain, for giving me the opportunity to introduce our today's speaker, Harish Ahuja. So, the Dr. Harish Ahuja is the head of Sustainability Product and Strategic Development, also known as Power and Carbon Market. Then Primary Market Relationship and Social Stock Exchange at National Stock Exchange. He is an ex-civil servant having 25 years of experience, primary in energy markets and infrastructure finance space, but in government and corporate sector. Prior to joining corporate sector in 2011, he has served in Ministry of Power, Government of India, Government of NCT of Delhi, and Andaman and Nicobar Island. He had also taken an entrepreneurship journey as a founder of India Go Solar, India's first solar e-commerce marketplace. Harish has done MTech from IIT Delhi and pursued his MBA from NTU Singapore. He also holds PhD in electricity market from IIT Delhi and authored a book Reforming Power Sector Reforms Multiple Conflicts A Democratic Solution. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Hed. Sir, we can start.
Thank you very much. To begin with, I think I should really appreciate the time taken out by each of you as a professional to come on weekend. Many times I would not like to give my weekends, but I think the subject is so good and so relevant in the context of Indian development story that taking out your time and sharing with us time is very important, and we value that time. Let me assure you that what you're going to learn, what you're going to interact with us about this subject, it will be going to be quite valuable for you, not you, your family, your company, but at the same time as a whole nation. I would say that I'm passionate and desperate both for this product. When I say passionate, because this is the area where I'm working from almost last 17 years, and my PhD is also in the related subject, so that make me quite desperate and passionate. Why I'm desperate now? Because passion is in my career profile. You already read. Desperate because I think India has already lost lot many years in terms of launching this product, and any more delays in terms of awareness, in terms of building the right community around this product, or securing and the right interest of the people around this product, it's another delay. That's why I'm quite desperate to not only make it launch early, but at the same time make it successful early, because many times that products are launched and it take quarters, years to make them successful. So when I met, I'm very happy that Preeti also showed a similar passion. When I met her, I think day before yesterday we met in Delhi, and Mr. Nanda, your president, was there, and I proposed this, that why don't we do Preeti, because Preeti is very in terms of her knowledge, in terms of her approach, is quite ahead of the curve, and I've seen her deliberations in Social Stock Exchange Advisory Committee of CB also, and we keep interacting. So I said, Preeti, I'm very happy that you are here, and we keep meeting in ESG conclaves also. So I told her, this is a very relevant subject, let's do this. And she said कब करना चाहेंगे, and I'm very happy to share that your president was so eager. He said आज शाम को ही आप आ जाओ ऑफिस में बैठ के discuss." So this kind of when we saw this kind of enthusiasm, we thought let's devote Saturday and do it. But before I start my presentation formally, I'll be asking, I'll be sharing two stories and asking you to answer in your chat box, and one of you can read the chat box messages. So, how many of you in one fine Sunday morning or Monday morning have got this call from your Geo operator or Airtel operator or Vodafone operator, which offer you the services for your mobile, and suggesting you, Preeti, this is me, Chetan from Airtel. I'm your telecom service provider. I offer you telecom and data service. Uh, there is a news for you. We are going to revise your plan from present whatever it is, rupees to 8,500, 6,000 for data. We'll give you 5 GB data free. 2,000 rupees
Harish
for
sir,
your calls.
Harish sir, sorry to interrupt. Can you be little louder?
Hold on, I think I cannot go
Yeah.
louder than this. Hold on, I'm checking my sound setting. Now is it okay?
Uh, can you please repeat once again?
Yeah, am I clear now? Better because I'm using the my laptop system. Laptop is working good. It's okay now.
Yeah, yeah, better. Now you can please go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I put my
Yes,
sound
sir.
in the highest volume, so I think it will better. Yeah. So now Preeti is shocked because she has got this call from his Airtel service provider asking her to pay 8,500 for which she was paying only 500 rupees. And she's shocked. And she asked, but Chetanji, I never proposed this plan. I never agreed to this plan. I did not click any SMS also. How can you charge me 8,500? And Chetanji gave a very polite but firm reply, Preeti ji, I can't do much. This order from regulator. The regulator has approved this new tariff plan and everybody has to pay. Period. Phone is cut. How many of you have got this call? Let answer me this question. From your telecom provider. Please be interactive because it will help us to understand your interest at the same time your participation. How many of you got this call? Chetan, sorry, Pritin, have you got this call? Preeti ji, have you ever got this call? Let listen from you only.
Yes, when we interact with our members on and off, a lot of members tend to receive such kind of calls
Hmm.
from the departments.
Yeah. Pritin, have you got this call anytime where Airtel service provider is charging you hell of a money?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't think you understood my question. Nobody has got this call. This is a call, it's a phishing attack, okay? In telecom service provider, because the way regulator work is, they give upper cap and you have to choose your own plan, your choice of your supplier and choice of your plan. Nobody has got this call. If you got this call, then there's a phishing attack. There's a cyber security issues with your phone. Just have a look. In electricity, we are doing the same thing. We are paying the fixed charges. We are paying the electricity charges not fixed by you, not agreed by you, not planned by you, but by the regulator. My second question. Monday morning, you are ready for office. You are already late. Your cab is just to come or just came. You're rushing outside, and your wife calls your husband calls your son and daughter. Say, Mama, Papa, collect the milk because the milk wall is standing outside. I'm going to washroom. You go out, full ready, and you're already desperate to get out and reach to your cab. And the milk wala hand over you the milk, 1 liter milk, and he says 100 rupees a liter. You give him 100 rupees and go back. You rush to your office. After full tiring day, you come back, and again, when you back, you get a message, or you as soon as enter, you see some guests are there. Now you again need milk because they have to serve the tea and there's no milk at home. And this time, you call the same milk wala, which is very next to your colony or your flat or your quarter, whatever. And he comes and he gives you 1 liter of milk and you pay him the 100 rupees. And he said, no, sir, it's not 100 rupees, it's 150 rupees. You say, but morning you charge me 100 rupees, now you're charging me 150. Why? You said, sir, no, time of day, the milk prices change. And you are aghast, you're unhappy. You said, But you sit it besides me only, your office is next to me, your shop is next to me. You're not coming from Boriveri to give me this in Badala or in Worli. Why are you charging 50 extra? He says, time update, prices changed. I think none of us has again gone through this situation, similar to first situation. But are you aware this is happening with you in electricity? It is happening with you in electricity time update. We call it time update tariff, where during the day you are paying different prices. It is
One
not.
more example I can give, Harish ji.
Please,
When
please.
we go to see the movies in a multiplex, the different slots are being charged for the different pricing, and the different shows are being charged for different pricing.
Yeah. So people are charging you. I cannot compare movie for that matter, or because movies offer you two multiple choices. So PVR, Inox, Borivali is charging you high amount. You go to Worli PVR, or you can choose a package in BKC. There are multiple theaters, But in case of electricity, you don't have a choice to choose any supplier. Even if you don't have are not happy with the 8500 package,
We
you
don't
need
have
to
any
pay the bill.
option. Yes, we don't have any
Exactly.
option.
I'm coming.
The tariffs are fixed up to certain number of units. It will be 10 rupees. Post that, after that, it will be 11.5, and like that. It is a fixed. We don't have any choice of the supplier also, because in that area, whatever supplier is fixed, we have to pay that tariff.
Ex- Exactly. And I'll come to that. I'm just setting context here. In case of a telecom provider, you have choice to move from Airtel to Jio to Vodafone. You can disconnect your phone tomorrow and you can call the Jio operator and say, with this Vodafone, this Airtel people are freezing money from me. Let me shift, and let me check. Maybe you are charging less and maybe they are charging less. Okay. But in electricity, which is a necessity, you can see I have fan, I have lights, laptop, my Wi-Fi is getting charged. Everyone's in electricity, which is a necessity, and we are paying not as per my wish, not as per plan, but as per the regulator. Globally, this is not so. When I talk globally, means those countries which we are trying to compare ourselves in terms of our progress, our path of progression, our habits, our consumption habits, whatever. Those countries like, give me example, Europe, entire Europe primarily, some part of most part of America, Australia, Singapore. These countries are charging not basis the regulator, but basis certain other principles which are market principles. These countries are giving the choice of supplier to you, and so far nothing has seen the light of the in India, especially spot market, where you can have similar choices or you can have similar plans for you. Having said so, one product which is coming now, which we are talking today, electricity future, may change everything. The kind of transformation power this product has for change of electricity sector, none has seen so far. And that's why I am asking everyone to join this product, and not in terms of understanding per se, but also participating. I'll ask my team to put the presentation on now. It is there, presentation.
Yes, sir, visible.
Yeah, next please. Next. So, no, go back. I like to share the structure. I would like to dwell deeper into my first two stories by giving example why is it happening in India and why is not happening outside India. Then we talk about very specific to the product which we are launching, which is monthly based loan future. Then we talk about how exactly a small retail participant to a maximum order size, a big industry can participate. Then we talk about the settlement, at what price we are settling, how exactly price equation being worked, and how it is being shared by PXL, Power Exchange of India Limited, which is their own subsidiary. Then we talk about how exactly the spot underlying is kind of working. And then we talk about global experience, of how exactly this market will be very big, and why people should participate in terms of their own hedging, and how a chartered accountant community, which is yo, can help their clients to be part of this entire evolution going to come. Next, please. Everyone, this chart is very important. Everyone must be aware about three segment of value chain of power. Most of you, I would say 99% people are not aware about the fourth segment. The first segment we all seeing in generation, which are huge thermal plant or solar plates sitting around you. Wind turbines. You're watching it many times. You see the nuclear reactor also. So that is called generation. Then transmission high tension wires, which you normally see when you're flying or you are passing through highways. These are basically 440 kVs and 1000 kV HVDC lines, which are transmitting the power from power generation plant to near to you in terms of your discom. And the third is discom, which is wires you see around your home or to the meter. And the fourth segment, which normally we don't see, is retail supply. What is retail supply? Beyond the meters. So up to the meter, wire and the entire technical infrastructure of discom and transmission is working. But beyond the meter, when the power is actually being consumed, from meter to this bulb which you are seeing, or the fan which is driving this, my own cable, you can say my own internal house cable, the juice flowing here is normally taken care by retail supplier globally. Retail supplier is nothing but many a time small companies or part of generation companies. Like tomorrow, Geo can also get a retail supply license. Today, it's not allowed because content versus carriage regulation is still, policy is still in the government of India Parliament. But tomorrow, Vodafone can also enter the electricity. They can bundle their electricity supply with their existing telephone services or data package. And Adani can also bundle their gas with the electricity and can take the telecom license and enter it. Globally, this is the way it works. And being all your chartered accountant, economics should be your basic understanding. This generation and retail supply, no license is required. It's pure market driven, pure competitive, whereas transmission and distribution having the aspect of natural monopoly because you cannot lay the wire across, you cannot put the transmission infrastructure across. Normally, it's owned by the utilities, which are again but and the returns are fixed. Unfortunately, in India, distribution company retail supply business are bundled. Both are given to one, and it creates a lot of problem. Distribution and retail supply, which are one is pure competitive segment retail supply and other is pure monopoly business, are bundled. And many a times retail supply, which should be working as independent operating entity, which is driven by the market forces, when they get the color of monopoly and regulated, there is rated party. There are issues where you try to put the cost of retail supply or loss of retail supply in natural monopoly business and try to extract some regulatory tariff from the regulator, and which you and me pay. Like Preeti said, the tariffs I'm paying is 6 rupees, then this, and I'm paying 12 rupees. So why? Because certain aspect of retail supply is pure competitive segment. If you're inefficient there, those inefficiencies either you absorb as a losses or you pass on to the customer, and that's been done. If you see the balance sheet of any discom, even Torrent, Reliance, Adani, if you see balance sheet of any government discom or Reliance or Torrent or other, 85% cost or 85% of the P&L is basically retail supply because power cost is too high. And then by maintaining the wire, maintaining the transformer, maintaining some marketing costs of the part of regulated business. Most of the discom which are not doing good is because of the losses of retail supply. And it doesn't it's like that, that Electricity Act doesn't foresee this. Electricity Act 2003 very specifically has given a provision that by 2008, so 2003 to 2005, they gave a 5 year graded period that after 2008, the retail supply will start getting unbundled. Initially, 5 megawatt, then 1 megawatt, then 100 kilowatt. So they have given this permission to regulator to unbundle the distribution company and open it to competitive forces. No license required. But seeing the very problem in the power sector reform so far, it has not been separated. So, secondly, content versus carriage that, policy is still pending in the Government of India Parliament. They have come with this policy in 2016 as amendment of Electricity Act, but it has not been approved so far. It is still going through JPC deliberation, and the way things are shaping up, it may not happen also. But there is something which is going to change everything if we allow this product to prosper, this product to be adopted by people. This product can change the way power sector operate in India. It can bring a lot of deeper reform in the power sector. Next, please. Before I go into the contract specs, this is a very important aspect to understand. Because if you understand this, you'll understand 90% of the slide. Contract you also understand. So electricity, fortunately, unfortunately, has to be generated and consumed in one go. It cannot be stored. And even if it gets stored, we are having batteries, large battery size. Those are very expensive batteries. It costs very heavy sum. So since it has to be consumed and generated instantaneously, and that at the speed of the light, the transition of this transition, like when I bought the milk from my milk wala, he gave me 1 liter, I gave him 150 rupees, or he gave me 1 liter, I gave 100 rupees in the morning. This transition could happen because we had time. Secondly, he has the milk in the storage, he get. Electricity cannot be stored. Second, the transaction, because it cannot be stored and happen the light speed. By the time I speak the next thought, electricity has been consumed because it is moved the speed of light. It is very fast. So with this speed of transaction, prices cannot be real time. It has to be ex ante, not ex posto. Prices has to be determined if the transaction is happening. It has to happen ex ante, not ex post. That's why globally, the electricity costs are freezed 6 year ahead, 7 year ahead, not through long-term PPA, but through markets. Because retail supply is unbundled, generation unbundled. Generator sell have tie-up with the retail supplier, but the prices are freezed in the future market. Globally, 1 plus 6 year futures are very common now. You can lock in your prices for 1 plus 6 years ahead. You can lock in your price for 1 quarter plus 1 quarter, at least 2 year ahead. You have 1 month plus 3 months monthly future, then year, month, weekly future. So before electricity get transacted, before electricity get switched the hands, prices are settled. The last day at the time of consumption, you just come for balancing. You don't come to set the price. Those prices don't become the de facto prices for transaction. Those transactions happen only to meet the last moment requirements. Some transformer failed, solar overflew, or wind overflew, solar overshine, or some thermal plant went down because one rake of the coal couldn't reach on time. 3 days back, or there was a raining, so railway track got jammed, something like that. So markets are, we have given the connotation day ahead market, real time market, but actually when the transactions are happening, or when the not transition, when the consumption generation happening in the last day, it is basically price are already settled. you know More or less, I'm generating this much, you will consume this much, already settled, prices are settled. The last moment aberration of the noises are being taken care by the last moment transaction, and those transactions are basically not the price fixation parameters. Those are not the price discovery for other markets. In India, it is happening. I'll come to later on, but in India, it is happening because there's no future. There was no monthly future, there was no quarterly, there was no annually future. Now, first time we're coming the monthly future. We understand it's an essential commodity. The beautiful aspect of this commodity is all the aspect of a commercial commodity which you're talking, but at the same time, we not to forget, and NSE is quite conscious, being a entity which was started by government itself. We are quite, you know, conscious in that sense that this commodity is essential to community like roti, kapda, makan, and Wi-Fi. Electricity is essential to community, and it is a public good aspect. Public good aspect mean many people which are below certain threshold of income, below certain threshold of earning, may need this for their growth, for their prosperity, for their development, and we cannot take away that right. Being a developing nation, there are people who need access to this, and that access sometimes come by the government subsidized scheme or by regulatory lower tariff. Having said so, this creates a lot of distortion. So that's why true power market reform yet to happen, where people are buying at the actual cost of supply, or people are buying mostly from the market, or the retail supply segment has to still unbundle. So the three aspect of power reform yet to happen. Luckily, I had the PhD, so I understood. I created a scenario way back in 2009, how exactly the power market will evolve, including the derivative market, and As per my understanding, this should have come way back in 2014. So we are late already by 10 years. That's what I'm very desperate that 10 years we're already late. And the demand side elasticity in short term is not available right now. You and me cannot take a call on the prices. Whatever Discom charges, we pay them. We don't even choice to choose our supplier. Globally it is not the case. You can choose the supplier like you choose the supplier between Reliance Jio and Airtel. You can choose a supplier here also. A BR Reliance guy can go to Mahadishcom guy go to Tata, and same thing in your area. If in I think most of the people who are coming from across India, even they don't have more than one discom. They and Marta kya nahi karta, this is the guy he has to serve. But I think this product which you're talking about could change everything. Next, please. Tejas. So before we go to the contract, we need to actually see what
Yes,
is
sir.
the right now. So I'll say I'll speak about these two scenarios. Then you take the contract. Okay, Tejas. So what I like to
Yeah,
suggest by
sure.
this slide is, as on date, like I said, you don't have any choice to choose your supplier. Similarly, what choice generator has today? Generator will either have a long-term PPA, which everybody hears, they sell to Discom. Very few Discoms are negotiating the tariff basis this regulatory framework. But those are the only 28 Discoms which are buying most of the generation power because there's no market to sell other than the Discom. So first option they do have a long-term PPA. Then the second is if there is some surplus power left, they can go because there's no market again. They go and do the trading agreement with the Power Trading Corporation or NTPC BVN, and they're still there. And third is they can explore merchant sale where they set up the plant and inject in the grid whatever price they get. If their price taker, not the price maker. They do the merchant sale, but the one like which is hedging is completely exposed because there's no financial tool for generator. Next, please. Similar thing for our customer. In case of customer, which could be a ultra HNI customer or buyer or retailer or industry, the same thing. If we like to like bond, let's talk about JSW Steel. If they like to buy the power today, either they set up their own plant or they buy the power on the long-term PPA or they go to buy market or they do to the market and buy. But such an important product, steel product or aluminum product or hotel malls cannot live up to last day this important purchase. They have to enter into prior agreements, but because there's no fully functional future market, they are not say power in day ahead. We talk about that, but since there's no hedging tool available, things are not that positive for be buyer, be generator, be trader. Can a product be introduced? Can a product be applicable, which will change this entire landscape? And I think yes, this product has arrived, and that product is electricity future being launched by NSE on 14th July for August, September, October to begin with, and then we will roll it out. But before I enter into that, let's talk about the contract. They just take them through the contract, please. You can start your mic video now.
So thank you so much, sir. This is the contract's specification of the NSE electricity future. Basically, the commodity name will be the electricity future, and it will be available for all 12 calendar months, wherever the contract will start from the first business day of the launch date. And the last day for the trading will be the business day immediately after the last calendar day of the expiry. As you are aware that exchange works on Monday to Friday, so the trading days will be from Monday to Friday, and session will be from 9 to 11:30 p.m. Minimum trading units is 50 megawatt hour. Or if you are placing any bid or minimum order, that unit is 50 megawatt hour. Maximum you can go till 50 times of the trading unit. So my single trading unit is 50 megawatt hour, and my maximum is 50 times of my trading units. Means 50 into 50, 2,500 megawatt hour. And my tick size will be the one rupees one for the per megawatt hour, as similar to the physical exchanges. This is the parameters of the different of the contract. For the daily price limit, we have different slabs as per the SEBI guidelines. The initial slab for the daily price limit is 6%, whereas for the enhanced it will be 3, and aggregated it will be the 9%. Initial margin for the product will be the 10% of the this minimum. Uh, this is very important aspect, like maximum allowable open position. If you are an individual client or you are a member of NSC, so for individual client, you can place your order up to 3 lakh megawatt hour, almost the 5% of the market position. Wherever if you are a member, then you can place your order up to 30 lakhs megawatt hour. That is the 20% of the market wide position. We are taking the final settlement price. The final settlement will be taking from the PXIL, that based on the weightage, volume weighted average of the day ahead market. As this is the product which is the cash settle product. For the daily settlement price, all the outstanding position in the future contract would be mark to market daily basis. So this is the microstructure of the.
That
As in the earlier slide, I have explained the what is the minimum and the maximum capacity for individual or any member. So here, if you are having, if you are a generator or any retail or any trader, minimum you are having a load of 70 kilowatt, you can hedge your price in this product. Minimum, if you are having minimum quantity is 70 kW, like CNI consumer, industries, HNIs, hotel, malls, having load of 70 kilowatt, you can hedge your uh, prices in this product. Similar goes with the solar, wind, and the other types of the generator. This is the minimum capacity for placing the per order in a kilowatt, where for the solar, you can take it 347, for thermal, it is 94 kW, and for hydro, it's 94. And the maximum capacity is for the respective generator is this in megawatt, like 17.36 goes with the solar, as well as for the retail or you are any trader, then the maximum it can be 3.5 megawatt. Hydro, it's having 4.6. Below to that, this is the PXL DDR price, which we're going to take as a spot price. The volume weighted average price of all the three exchanges, as you are aware that we have three exchanges, physical exchanges, who trade the electricity. One is IEX, BXL, and HPX. We will be taking all the three uh, data from all the three exchanges, and whatever with the weighted average, we'll be taking that as a price. So here you can see in the formula, we will be taking the market clearing price for each block. Then we are taking the traded volume and the number of calendar in the contract month. As you are aware that this day ahead market operates in the 96 time blocks. So every 15 minutes each. So we'll be taking weighted average of each 15 minutes for all the three exchanges. This is the slide which you know referred to the our microstructure of the product, where I have explained you the individual level capacity and member level capacity for the contract. So if any retail consumer having the load of 70 kilowatt can hedge their price in this product. So if you are an individual client, then you can place up to 3 lakh megawatt hour. That's almost the 5%. Whereas on the other side, we have member having 30 lakhs megawatt hour, almost the 20% of the market.
So, Tejas, just hold on.
Yeah.
First and foremost, these are example to show the natural hedge. It doesn't bar anyone. So I'm again repeating, don't think that when we are showing this capacity, you should own as a generator or you should have demand of this. Sorry, this is a pure depiction in terms of giving an idea what kind of natural hedge is allowed at what kind of capacity you can take in terms of open position. But you and me, if you're not barred from an agency or company or organization and you have some take on the prices, it's anybody can participate. Individual client through their brokers, member client through their own proprietary desk, or generator through their own clients, so everyone can participate. Secondly, um, go back to the first page, pages of the contract. 50 megawatt hour, and I would request my team to emphasize again and again, because most of the people are chartered accountant here. We are not talking to engineers. 50 megawatt hour, which is the trading unit, which is a simple lot. Like if Reliance has 250 shares and one lot in future option, 1 megawatt into 50 megawatt hour is the lot size. Now, this 50 megawatt, it doesn't mean that you should have requirement of 50 megawatt for 1 hour. So it's 50 megawatt into 150 megawatt. It is basically constant 30 days every hour requirement. So you are basically you're buying this power for 720 hours. It's like I am taking a 720 kg silver contract, and every hour either you are buying or selling 1 kg, total cumulative you are selling 720 kg. So if you divide by 50 megawatt hour by 720 hours, the capacity which Tejas showed to is visible. So please always explain this, Tejas. Always explain. If you read, you can add this, but please, people should be emphasized this 50 megawatt hour doesn't mean that you should have 50 megawatt into 1 hour. With a 70 kilowatt of requirement as a demand, a lot of generation requirement, even if you're paying a bill of 15,000, 20,000 a month and you think that you should come and take a call on these prices, you are allowed, because electricity by its very nature is essential. Everyone is using it, everyone is consuming it in their offices, in their premises, in their residential complexes. You know, I think everybody understands it. This commodity. Even a person who's putting a solar plant of 5 kilowatt, they has become a generator. It's a prosumer. I think everyone understand this. Every common man in Mumbai, especially the people at our level, would have 2 to 3 ACs. Having 4, 5 ACs of even working for 7, 8 hours lead to 15 to 16 kg of constant load. So I think Ultra HNI can fully hedge, even if you don't have anything. Is a cash settled product. There is no compulsion to supply or consume this. It is a purely future option product. I'm saying option means not option, but the FNO range product is cash settled. Now go to the last slide. No, not last slide. The open position. Yeah. So these open position are for you and me as a client or as a member. But if you have many of the chartered accountants may be handling certain SMEs, maybe handling certain exporters, maybe handling certain malls, maybe handling certain you can say big hotels. No, if they do have requirement over and above this, we call it natural hedge. NSE has a beautiful policy of increasing this open position limit. You can increase it. So if you are a client and you think that you need to inject more than 2.08 gigawatt in electric position, you justify that you have capacity of 3 gigawatt, and I allow me to add one more gigawatt in open position will allow. And we charge less margin also for hedging. We charge less margin. So and we call it, because it's a natural hedge. Every commodity, because basically it's a hedging tool, right? If you have actual requirement, so you should give some kind of preferential treatment, and we give it. Next, please. Yeah, explain it, God. They just explain it.
So this is the overall structure of the power market in the country, where, as you can see, the total generation stands at 1,900 BUs, in which almost 21% is the T&D losses. Whereas in the power market, you have different contract, like long-term contract, short-term contract, medium-term contract. So in the short-term contract, where the exchange play, like the physical exchanges, Power Exchange India Limited or different IEX, XPX, they have different products like day-ahead market, term-ahead market, RTM market. So in that market, the short-term position is 238 BUs, whereas in the day-ahead spot, TAM, and RTM, almost 144 BUs of units has been transacted, where on the OTC it is almost the 90 BUs, and DSM is 10 BUs. So this is the basically the structure of the overall overview of the power market, where the generation stands at 1,900 BUs, and where the short term operates is almost 238 BUs of the units which we are operated in this. So this is the short term uh, percentage where the uh, day ahead as well as the RTM and the term ahead market operates. this we have taken one the potential derivatives for the experience. Like in the global benchmark, you have European North Pole market which are available, which are already operating this product, where this have seen that 3x of the overall generation is comes under derivative market. While similar case on the Singapore itself, it's 5x or 6x of the generation is coming into this market. So India being the third largest in the power producers, as in my earlier slide, I have explained you the total generation was 1,300 BUs. Out of that, the potential gonna be the 8,000 BUs in the this product in the derivative market size of the India. So as on the average, you're gonna take that 3,000 BUs for this for the potential derivative size of the market in India. This is the similar to that is the case study we have taken. The country like Europe, USA, and China, which are having the impact of the derivatives. Like in China, the future provide the long-term price certainty to the generator, whereas in the different USA, the 50% of the spot price, the price volatility which is going there in the day-ahead market, has been reduced by the 50%. Whereas on the EEX market, the European market, the electricity which is being transisted in the derivative base stabilize the wholesale price. So India will follow the similar trend as to the China, US, and the USA, where we're gonna stabilize the wholesale price of the spot market. Because on exchanges, what happens is because the day-ahead market, the RTM market, the price volatility is so much high. Because if you take example, if like non-solar hour, on a solar hour, the price is 2 rupees. Where you just take an example in the peak hours, like from 19 to 24 block, the prices may go till 10. So this is the volatility is there in this spot market. So being this product, so this product will surely will stabilize the wholesale price which are happening in the spot market of the exchanges. India electricity derivative. This is the slide we can explain that the most of the product traded in the EEX is almost in the monthly contract. 13% of volume has been traded on the this product, whereas when we go to the quarterly, yearly, almost 17 and 69 percentage has been volume traded in the this segment. So in future, NSE may launch the product for the quarterly as well as the yearly. Uh,
So here I
over to you, sir.
yeah. The highest liquidity and the most successful product globally had been a yearly contract, 1 plus 5 years. Then quarterly, then monthly, and then weekly. Weekly don't have any volume as such. So ideally speaking, we should have started with yearly, then we should have gone for quarterly, and then we should have gone for monthly. But in their own wisdom, both the regulator CERC, which is the spot regulator, and SEBI, which is the financial regulator, has decided to start with monthly because most of us, especially the ultra HNI mall and SME industries, are paying 1 month. So they can connect with this product. It's a beautiful aspect, I think, that connects this product with the attraction I retail customer in terms of SMEs and all, because we also pay 1 month monthly. So monthly we can connect. But ideally speaking, we expect more liquidity in quarterly and yearly. So NSE would very soon launch quarterly and annual products, and to attract more capacity in renewable generation and to divert the volume from long term to short term, as they just were sharing 90% PPAs today are long term PPA. People don't have any markets, so any generator who's coming with a huge capital investment like to lock their prices even if they're earning less, or either they get very high price where they make good money or they make less money. But since there's no alternate market in terms of futures, they are forced to sign long-term contract. But when there will be future market, many people like to switch from long-term to short-term or term ahead in terms of 1 year, 2 year, 5 years. Then CFD product, which is very important contract for difference product, which will be can able to sell the volumes, but the price will be coming from the uh, financial futures. You lock your prices based on the market prices. So CFD is going to be also very important role. But if you see the global developed market like North Pole, which is operating from 1994, there are day ahead market, there are forward in terms of month, quarter, year, there's option also, there are CFD, weather derivatives. I think so many products can come and work will come in India. So our idea is to launch in a very calibrated manner this product because we understand this product has sensitivity around the public good aspect or essentiality aspect and government is very conscious. We have to make it primarily a hedging tool. Definitely arbitrager would love this product in terms of making some initial profits. Having said so, the long term of this product has two objective. One, create the right price signal so that investment can come into renewable or the future power generation. That investment is right now not coming because long term PPA, having said everything, are competition between few and many. So, at 28 discoms, 90% are not keen to buy them. So, there are less buyer. Whereas, if come to the real supply, you and me are consuming it. We start giving the price signal, and those prices are a reasonable price signal and coming directly from the customer. Many times, generator even getting less price, they know that demand is huge. Customer are coming and they start. So, one is and objective can we stabilize the price in the wholesale market? And here come my example. If you compare electricity which is consumed at light up speed of light, you compare it with Indigo flight. Indigo flight, if I say instead of Indigo come with a Indigo convert its flight into such a high speed flight that they become a kind of a rocket from here to Pune or here to Chandigarh or here to Goa in 10 minutes. It's more like electricity, consumed and generated simultaneously. So if you are going to book such a rocket where the delivery is happening in 10 minutes in the last moment, if you book your ticket 3 months back, it will be cheaper. If you book 1 month because slightly expensive, 1 week before slightly more expensive. If you book one day before, definitely more expensive. And if you reach in the airport and you miss your earlier flight, the next rocket flight is going to exorbitant. At present in India, there's no 3 month provision of blocking your price of 1 month or 1 week. Only day ahead you can book the ticket. Or if you miss the flight because last moment constant last moment contingencies are handled by real time market. Prices are really high, and those prices could not be the real price signal. And that too, participation by few call clients. The spot market today in 17 years only 278 players or 270 players have been added because these license they should have actual physical generating asset. They should have actual requirement like discom license, trading license, PTC, NTPC or GMR Energy. They need to have license from CRC to transact or ultra HNI or very big industry customer having minimum load of 1 megawatt. So only these players are allowed to participate, and these people, which some may be very participative but very passive also, and only dynamism or active clients could be 20 to 25. This 25 people both the sides are playing with the price, and you and me are paying those prices, not in terms of entire price because our long-term price is freeze by other PPA, but these prices are becoming a kind of de facto norm for quarter ahead or 11 months ahead forward contract happening in the OTC bilateral, and we are not able to participate. So our immediate objective would be, can future have virtual impact on the spot, and instead of over the counter prices which we pay to Indigo in the last desperate moment or one day before, can those prices be taken away and instead there's some sanity period in the market and this future price signal become the price signal at least for quarter to ahead or year to ahead. Once we launch the yearly future and quarterly future, then I think price will further go down because now we're not able to earn more capacity, generate more capacity, but at the same time because there's more and more capacity and the dynamic price signal coming from the market, there will be good match and prices may go down. So that's the two idea right now. Any question at this stage? Because we are coming very close to the presentation. I would like to see what kind of questions you have so that I can answer. Let's next go to the next slide, please. Uh, so these are the volatility, in fact, in terms of day-ahead market, 0.81 to and these are daily volatility, right? Daily volatility is 0.56. It seems that it's not much But if you just multiply it by under root 15, 10 to 12% average volatility is monthly volatility is there, you know. Next, please. This is DAM and the RTM is, in last month, like June, it was 1.11%. Again, under root 30, roughly, you can say 9 to 10% per day. So these are the volatility prices in the prices of the weighted average. You know, we have taken PXL, IEX, and HPX. Next, please. Give them the example. Before that, any question at this stage? Any question? We can take one or two questions. People are getting it or not getting it? Preeti, other people are there? Anyone can respond?
No, sir,
Tejas?
we haven't received any questions from the participants yet.
No question. So I have a question for them, and I will request everyone to just punch in or type in the chat boxes. If I like to ask, what is the minimum lot size? I am giving some options. Tejas, can you type it for them? What is the
Yeah.
minimum lot size? Is 75 megawatt hour, 50 megawatt hour, 100 megawatt hour, or 500 megawatt hour? Would you like to answer this? Would people would participate here to answer, because we like to understand they are listening to us. 25 megawatt hour, 50 megawatt hour, 100 megawatt hour, 500 megawatt. What is the minimum lot size? Anyone like to answer? Tejas, just type it. 25, 50, 100. Yeah. So Tejas, what is the minimum lot size in megawatt? 25, 100, 50, 500, not 5.
That's 50,
Yeah.
50
Can
comma
somebody
5.
answer this? Please type. How many participants are there? Jyoti, how many participants are there?
There
Can
are
you
some
check?
250 participants, sir.
Yeah, I would expect at least 1%, 2.5 people or 3 people should participate here. Anybody can write it. I will not move to next slide unless I get the answer of this question, even if a wrong answer. The technical organizer can also answer, even if wrong answer, doesn't matter. Type it, please. I said we will not move and we'll wait for 5 minutes. If nobody participate, I will shut out the webinar right now. I don't want one way. The same thing is happening. You people are so much price taker. Discoms are imposing their knowledge, their prices, just taking it. This product is participate product. I want my webinar to also participate. Please, in 5 minutes, if you don't put any answer, we'll say thank you very much. We had a good time with you. Because more or less we have covered everything. Before going to this practical example, somebody has put 100 megawatt hour. Yes, anyone else? Anyone else? I need one more answer. I think now I'll wait for Tejas. Let's not
Yeah, sir.
push, because I think if the minds are closed, I cannot push this. Okay, their minds are closed. 5 people for participant have answered 50. Where is that answer? I'm not seeing that answer. Can I not see the chat box? SRSB team, who has typed this 100 megawatt hour?
Sir, actually, the people are joining through the different platform. So Zoom is only allowed to the speakers and the panelists.
Very good. So please read their answer. Yes, 50 kilowatt hour is partially right. It is not 50 kilowatt hour. It is 50 megawatt hour. My request to Tejas, Gaurav, and Anilji, always say 50 megawatt hour and then convert into 50,000 units. Please take my notes, and if you are not writing it, put in the contract. Change the right now because people are more aware about kilowatt hour. We need to convert into kilowatt hour. I'm repeating last time for my team. 50 megawatt hour is nothing but 50,000 unit. So five people who answered and six from the technical team all are wrong. It is 50 megawatt hour. My second question is, what is the tick size? Is it 50 paisa per megawatt hour? It is 1 rupee per megawatt hour. It is 10 rupees per megawatt hour. It is 100 rupees per megawatt hour. I repeat, 50 paisa per megawatt hour, 1 rupees per megawatt hour, 10 rupees per megawatt hour, or 100 megawatt hour. I need answer. Technical team can read those answer.
So no answers yet. We are waiting from the participants.
Yeah, please. Yeah, did you get any order answer? They just type it. My question,
Yes, I am
my
typing it.
multi-objective, just type it fast. We are talking here speed of light, and I'm seeing you the speed of auto or bicycle. Fast. 5105. Yeah. 50 paisa. Okay, it's okay. Any answer?
Yes, we have received the answer as 1 rupees. Then 1 rupees per megawatt hour are the most answers we have received.
Correct. 100% right. Very good. People are understanding it. Okay, Tejas, we should go to the next slide, but not from the generator perspective, from the buyer perspective, because most of us are buyer here. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start with the buyer perspective and then we can run through the generator perspective. Okay. Go back. Yeah, start from here.
Yeah.
Gaurav, I'm seeing the Dishcom slide. Please change the slide to the buyer side.
Yeah.
Tejas, I'm seeing the old slide has been used here. Please explain the Dishcom could also be ultra
Yeah.
HNI.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That slide is missing.
Sure.
Okay, please
Yeah.
to give
Sure, sir.
emphasize on. Continue.
Okay. So here we will be discussing about the price risk management for the discom. Here, ABC discom means it can be any buyer, see a consumer or any CNI consumer, hotels, malls, as well as the HNIs. Just take an example. You having your electricity procurement requirement of 10,000 megawatt hour. Okay. If 50,000 megawatt hour is 50,000 units. Okay. So just similar to that, I have a requirement of 10,000 megawatt hour. So on suppose on July, my PXIL spot price with the spot price which is generated from the beginning of the PXIL is 6,000 per megawatt hour. In kilowatt, it's 6 rupees. Just example, it is easier to understand in KW kilowatt. 6 rupees will be the spot price. Now, similar to that, if my NSC electricity for the month of August contract is giving me the 6.5 rupees. Okay, so there may be the two scenario for this case. Scenario one, if I am a buyer or I am a CNI consumer or I am a mall or I am a hotel or any HNI consumer, assuming that I can take a position, long position on this product as 6.5 rupees. Okay, if 6.5 rupees. Or second scenario, maybe I don't take any position. So this makes the two conclusion like if price rise and price falls. So we will see in the next slide when what happens when price rise and what happens when price falls. Suppose if price rise. So on August 29, on my final settlement, my PXIL spot price, that's the reference price, came to 7.2, and the same goes with the NSC contract of settlement price is 7.2. Now, as a discom, as a buyer or any CNI consumer, I have taken my position for the month of August in that 6.5. Now at the future, my price settled at 7.2. So this gains me the profit of 700 per megawatt hour. So this is the profit which we have earned as a buyer, as if we are taking a long position. in this product. Similar case, second scenario, if and I don't take any position, so this may be no profit loss for me. So my effective purchase, which is going to happen in per megawatt hour, is 6,500 rupees. Because I have taken position in the earlier slide, I have explained you if I buyer, I have take my position for 6,500 per megawatt hour, and my settlement when the price rise, my final settlement price goes to 7,200 megawatt hour. If I have taken my position on 6,500, so concluded that 700 will be my profit, which I have earned from this financial contract. Understood, participant? Any doubt till here in this slide, in this scenario? Okay. So similar to that, when price fall, suppose as a buyer, I have taken my,
Just to take a pause here.
yeah, sure, sir.
Uh, Please understand, participant here, we are talking about two scenario. The buyer is taking a covered position. Covered position means he has a requirement of 10,000 megawatt hour in the month of July, seeing the August. He, for entire August, he has a covered position. He needs this power. So he's simultaneously trading at spot in terms of buying and also hedging their risk by going to future. So in scenario one, he's parallelly doing two things. He's selling this, buying in the spot market, and also locking his price in the by taking a long position in the future. In the second scenario, he's playing total naked. We call it naked. It's covered position versus naked. In covered position, in one case or second case, his price get fixed to 6,500. In case of naked position, he loses in one case and he gets the money in second case. So I think my team is going to explain you. Just focus on how exactly, if they take a naked position, traders, they are losing money or gaining money. I have explained them.
Yeah. Suppose the price rise, so this is gonna be the, suppose the final settlement occur at 7,200 and you have taken naked position, long position and 6,500. So this earns you the profit of 700 per megawatt hour. So this is the gain you have earned from. Suppose if price falls in the future, if you have taken position on 6,500, so this may be the loss for the in the future market. Suppose price falls. Yes, sir. Hello. Both scenario has been explained as a
Yeah.
buyer perspective.
Any question? Any question? Same thing, just rush through for generators.
Okay. So take an example. If you are a generating electricity or you have a generator having generation capacity of 10,000 per megawatt hour for the entire August month, right? So on July, sitting in July, my PXL spot price came to 6,000 rupees per megawatt hour. And similar to that, NSE contract for the August month one go to 6,500. So as a generator, if I take a short position in this product by taking a position at 6,500 per megawatt hour, so there may be two scenarios similar to the discom when price rise and when price falls. So suppose when price falls, if I have taken my position on 6,500 and my future settlement price is 5,800 per megawatt hour. So this is the profit which I have earned by taking my short position in the future. That is the 700 per megawatt hour. Scenario two, maybe you don't take any position, so there may be no loss or no profit in the future market.
No, hold on. Don't misguide them.
No,
In
this is
future
this.
position, if they have taken a position or not taken the position, they're not taking any
Yeah.
position.
Yes.
Okay, right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Suppose if price rise, now you have taken as a generator, you have taken position on 6,500 per megawatt hour, and my future settlement price goes to 7,200. So this will be the loss from the future market, that's 700 per megawatt hour.
So hold on
That,
here. Just
yeah,
basically we're talking three scenario in the same slide. One, you don't take any position, which is the scenario two
yes,
in the future market. And the first is we are taking that you are taking the loss in future market. You just take naked position. In this case, the prices rise, you are making a loss in the future market. So anyone who's taking a naked position without cover, you can use on the left hand side, right?
Yes.
In one case, when the prices rises, you are making a loss of 700. In other case, when the prices are falling, you are getting a neat benefit of 700 rupees. Okay. So three scenarios we're talking. One, only future, both future and spot, and no future position. Okay.
Sure. Sir.
We can clarify this. Okay. Yeah. Next, please.
Yeah,
Next.
sure. Sir.
I think they're clear on this. Yeah. Explain the trading screen.
Yeah. So participate. This is the indicative trading screen for the future electricity contract. In on the left hand side of the screen, you can see your dam price for the July, or also the past 2 months of price we're gonna display on the left hand side. On the right hand side of the display, you can see the August, September, as well the October. If I am sitting in July, I can see the price of August, September, and October. Right. As earlier we have explained that minimum lot size is 50 megawatt hour, means 50,000 units, and maximum can be the 50 times of my trading unit, means 50 into 50, it is 2,500 megawatt hour.
Next.
This is the trading screen you can see in the website of the NSE. You just click on the energy, then you can go of the commodities. You can see the future electricity contract. Here you can see the all the trade information details, like traded volume, traded value, then the RTM volatility. On the right hand side of the picture, you can see the reference spot prices. Now, participant may have question like what is exactly the spot market, or what is DAM, what is RTM? Because so basically the day ahead spot is something which is transacting in the physical market, where Power Exchange India Limited, IEX, XPX, different exchanges are having this product. If you want to get electricity for tomorrow delivery, if you want power for your 24 hours for tomorrow, then you have to bid today itself. So basically, the day ahead spot itself means that if you need a power for the next 24 hours, you need to place your bids prior to one day. Means if today is, suppose that the today date is 5th of July, and I want the delivery of the power, physical delivery of the power by tomorrow. So I have to bid in on the physical exchanges in this segment. So the timelines for this segment is basically 10 to 11, the market operates. After 11, the matching happens. Then we send data to the NLDC. Then by 1 o'clock, we got the final matching of the order, and the price is generated for each block. As you are aware, that is 24 hours we have. So 15 minutes of each block means 96 time blocks. So for every 15 minutes, the price is different. On the right hand side, these are the reference rate for the future electricity. Just I'm clicking on the uh, link, so I can go to the website itself. As you can see, this is the NSE website. My screen is visible, sir?
No, we can't see that. You are not diverted.
Okay, wait, I will divert.
We are showing it because now product is live. So the team is trying to show you where exactly, what exactly the meaning of spot, where you can see it, what the meaning of RTM, real time market, where exactly it is showing the screen.
In the NSE website, in the commodity spot rate, here you can see ELC, MBL. It is the electrical monthly base load contract. Here
Hmm.
you can see the spot prices which are being live on the NSE website.
4 rupees 22 paisa, right? 4,227
Yeah,
per
yeah,
megawatt.
yes, sir. Yes. So the participant can see on
4.22.
the NSE website.
So this
Yes.
is price yesterday of day ahead, right? Yesterday for
Yeah.
today, right? This
Yeah,
is
sir.
for July. So this is price discovered on 3rd July, 4th, right? Can I
Yeah,
say
sir.
this is the price discovered for 4th July for 3rd, or this is the after 3 p.m. price for today? What do you say?
So this is the price
I think
generated for
this is
the.
the
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Go back. Go back. Yeah.
So here you can see the volatility of the what is the volatility of the RTM. So the RTM, now participant will explain what is RTM. So RTM is the operate in the physical market, that's the real time market. If you need a power for next 30 minutes, you can bid, you can place your bids on the exchanges. Like just take an example, if I need a power at night of from 00 to 0:30 hours, then I need to place my bids to 20 to 45 to 23 in this time block. So this is the volatility in the RTM prices you can see, where we have 24 hours, where half an hour of each session means 48 auctions we have in the RTM. And when you see the example, the prices in the peak hour can goes to 10, and in the non-peak hour, like in the solar hours, we have prices up to 2 rupees, 1 rupees also for each block. So this is the volatility which we are also going to show on the website of the this, so you can understand how exactly the market behaving. This is the take. I have taken example for the month of May as well as June, the volatility on the prices of the RTM. Yeah. So our page is also live now on the website. I will share. As you can see in the commodity derivatives, you have first option like the electricity futures. So once it is launched, all the options will be available for you. Here we have given the contract detail of the product and what are the characteristics of the product, which is already live on our NSE website.
Yeah, so I think we can go to the last slide.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Tejas has given a very good example for generator or discom or large buyers. I think this product, which is being used by everyone, including a person who's running a small pan khomcha or a small chatka khomcha. He also had a solar lamp or a light taken from nearest shop. I think everybody is exposed to this commodity. This commodity is a commodity which is essential good. There's a commodity which is like roti, kapda, makan, Wi-Fi. It's used by everyone. So I do see a huge potential because at this stage, the spot market, which they just explained, which is very close auction, only for 1 hour you can submit the bid. But the future is cash settled, constant bid and ask, happening across the day, 9 to 11:30. I do see multiple people coming and participate. As a chartered accountant, even if I say you got 200 people there and you got 10 clients which are in that range, you are sitting, roughly 2,000 clients sitting with you, today. And my request is start targeting those clients, start explaining them. We'll share the slides with you with 1 or 2 slides not there because those are live slides may change the data. So it's in the standard deck. And tomorrow, if anyone of you with 5, 6 cohort like to hold a meeting separately with your client, just buzz us. We'll arrange the meeting with the local ROTs.
Sir, chartered accountant themselves are already into this area, right? Not only their clients, but chartered
मैं समझ
accountant
रहा हूँ.
themselves.
I,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I
we
know,
can have a whole
you are
meeting for them also. That's what I'm saying.
perfect. No, I love it because I know many chartered accounts are active trader. They are hedging their stock market portfolio also, and they have good officers also. They are using user. They're natural hedger. You can also participate in this product. And to give you a perspective, this is the prices which has opened yesterday is 4.22. Maximum price which will open is 5 rupees a unit. 50,000 unit, 5 rupees is 2.5 lakh rupees, 2.5 lakh rupees. उसका 12 से 14% if you take the margin at a minimum, 30,000 rupees max, you can take a position here of one lot. And I would not say you be a trading intraday trader, even if you keep the position and position rather than a seller, unless you see potential price difference and your gut is that price is very high, like to short in the beginning because you're a natural hedger. Maybe you are consuming here, maybe you save some money here. So you can also take this position, but it's purely up to you. Being a future, to a lot of research. We'll also be sharing a lot of information on our website in terms of spot statistics, prices, weather, how many generators are offline, what are transmission bottlenecks, where exactly is it raining, what is the barrage capacity. So many things will come which will give an idea about prices, and you can take a call here. So what Preeti is saying, 200 plus chartered accountant, reasonably well informed people, if they have any say on the prices, lock your prices here, come and become a natural hedger here. So this is the last slide, but in the end, Tejas, we are taking all three exchanges prices because the idea is sooner or later government will follow this one nation, one grid, one price. One price today, all three exchanges are giving different prices, but the way policy has evolved in last couple of years, last 2 years, they are going to couple all the markets and there'll be only one price. So we thought that since the market is anyways moving towards that direction, why not we bundle all the exchanges price in one price, and that price will indicate the price of the nation as a grid. So that way we have chosen it. So our motto is one nation, one grid, one price, and also participation by all sides, including demand side. So with this, our presentation over. But uh, if you have any questions, we are willing to answer these questions. Please collect the questions. I think for next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I like to really answer the questions. Otherwise, we have questions to ask. First, Preeti ji and the entire team, I motivate you to ask the questions.
Yes,
Please,
there are a few
any
questions from the online participants. I'll
one by
proceed.
one will,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
one by one. Yeah.
So the first question, could you please elaborate on how NSE ensures sufficient liquidity in the electricity futures market and what role market makers play in this segment?
So both the questions are important. Uh, First and foremost, we don't see this product will lack liquidity, if you ask me. Having said so, such product being slightly technical nature in the beginning, 2 or 3 months, maximum 6 months, may need to have a market maker. Market maker has already been appointed. Market maker role is basically to come and be ready for bid and ask spread. If you are coming as a seller, he'll buy. If you're coming as a buyer, he'll sell. In terms of price opening, he's done his own research. He will open the price. And market maker, I think it's just there. First of all, NSE as an institution don't pay the market maker basis the order he closed. We just allow him to become a guard keeper. That he's there to take care of your trades. If you put a order of buy, he will sell. If you put order of sell, he'll buy. For that order buy and sell, we don't pay him anything. We only pay him for standing there and filling the orders. A counterparty. That's all. Yes. Next question.
So next question, what categories of market participants are actively trading electricity futures? Are we seeing significant participation from discoms, large industrial consumers, or renewable energy generators?
Go back to previous slide, Tejas, for understanding. Yeah. So I think first and foremost, I think you did not hear us properly. This product is yet to be launched. We are launching it on 14th July. After 9 days, this product is going to live. At the stage, we do see in the spot market. Maybe you're asking the same question because people are barred. Only generator, distribution companies, trader, and ultra HNI and big industries are allowed to participate in the spot market. But in cash future market, cash settled future market, there is no bar. Anyone can come and participate. And our understanding, basis the learning from the global markets, basis the learning of our own experience in the physical market, we do see there's a huge plethora of people, maybe malls, industries, SMEs, office bearers like corporate client, many big, even one tower of BKC is ideal client. So everyone who's having consuming electricity, you and me can also participate. And we do see that the kind of curiosity we have been seeing from across India. In fact, yes, tomorrow also we are holding some webinar Monday. We don't have time. And clients are coming, even FPIs, even 114 FPIs are in touch with us. Mutual funds because they have got infra and power finance portfolio. Maybe banks, trading desk. So huge participation. It's a retail product, if you ask me. But retail doesn't mean that retail will participate, you and you participate. It is means that product which understand, everyone understands this product, unlike crude or silver, or for that matter natural gas, which is more like people who understand and play. This product has a very limited participation. So I think huge participation will come. It's very liquid product, so very liquid product. Next, please.
Okay, sir. So next, could you please share some best practices or key consideration for companies looking to use electricity futures as a hedging tool to manage their power procurement cost risks?
Best practices means what? You mean to say globally, you can read it. Every company which is using electricity and has huge consumption for their incremental power requirement, like both the example which we show is ideal example of buyer and seller, where they need to buy. So let me give you an example. I'm a industry and suddenly I get a huge export order, and I have to buy incremental power. The one and foremost is, and it is going beyond my connected load. At this stage, I go and ask my discom that my connected load is going to go up from my minimum demand. He will charge me hell of a money. He will charge me 14 rupees per unit. Can I use this market, where I can go and hedge at this my price and then go to discom for trading, or go to OTC bilateral? Yes. So this incremental load requirement in terms of natural buying or selling may be fulfilled by this. These are the best practices. Many energy desk, many companies, treasury desk can become an energy desk, and they may actually start procuring power or hedging their power procurement through this. So I do see everyone, every ultra HNI, every customer in SME, or in big industry or hotel mall, Discom would be late to enter in, but when they'll enter, a lot of liquidity. At this stage, I think our first 2 3 months, this will be a product grabbed by the ultra HNI, hotel malls, the small SMEs, etc. etc. Next, please.
Are there any that might impact
Can you read it again because you're not audible?
sorry. Are there any regulatory hurdles or upcoming policy changes that might impact the growth or design of electricity future contracts in India?
At this stage, no.
Okay. Sir, could you please explain the underlying index or reference price used for these contracts and how transparent and robust is the price discovery process?
First of all, NSE has its own risk mitigation mechanism. We don't have any choice but to be transparent because we are hallmark of transparency. Our price equation is part of our circular. You can check each and every step why how we are calculating it. Just go to NSE website and type electricity circular, and on electricity LES circular you'll get everything clearly. We have put the equation with my signature and my teammate's signature. That equation is being used for calculating this price.
Correct.
Next.
So the last question. Are there any plans or incentives to encourage smaller industrial units or MSMEs to use electricity futures for hedging, considering their limited exposure and capacity to
Yes, for everyone. We are not charging any transaction charges. For 6 months, zero transaction charges. We already launched this. No transaction charges. It's one of the big incentive.
correct, correct, correct. So yes, the question and answer from the online, all the question and answer have been compiled and
How many participants are there? Can you see it?
uh, technical team, if you can answer.
281.
Yeah. So can I ask few questions? And who's will give the right answer? Please share their names, email ID, mobile. We'll send some Amazon coupons or some gifts, some mobile charger or some juicer. Gaurav, take note of it. We have to distribute at least 5 prizes. Okay. So now I'm opening the quiz. Okay. All ready?
Yes, sir.
So you will get Amazon voucher. You may get juicer. NSE has distributed the juicer in the month of October, November last year, and I thought that why not people who participate also get some gifts, or in terms of Amazon voucher or some juicer or some mobile charger. So my first and foremost question is, in your limited understanding of the product given to you in last 1.5 hour, who you think would be the ideal customer would first come and hedge or take the position, be it naked or covered, doesn't matter, in the market of the future. I repeat, in your limited understanding of a half hour or your understanding of the electricity market as a whole, who you think would the first few set up customer, and I answered this recently, would the first customers or line up customer would come and take position in electricity future market? And I'll only give 2 minutes. If you'll reply in 2 to 3 minutes, then your prize is secured. Your time start now. Distribution companies like Dynamic Cables, excellent. Anyone else? We have still 2 minutes. Please keep typing. Or someone can read me for me, because multiple people are writing on their own platform. We can't see that answer. So technical team, please assist us, because we have to distribute the prize. We have to fair here.
No answer yet, sir.
I'm waiting for 4 more seconds.
We have got one
I,
answer from Piyush. He's saying any customer who has consumption requirement of 70 megawatt hours.
uh, he almost nailed it, but he wrote the wrong answer. 70, no, it was 70 kilowatt. So it is a wrong answer with a partial right start, but wrong number. We are maths student, we are engineers, so we very objective here. It should be 70 kilowatt. Any person who has 70 kilowatt is the ideal customer. I think he nailed the button, but not 70 megawatt, 70 kilowatt. Anyone else?
Rest have written manufacturer, automobile industry.
I think I would like to go with this guy who wrote any customer who has 70 kilo megawatt hour. I think he ranked it top. It should be 70 kilowatt. So please share his number, name, and email ID, and my team would start working with him in terms of getting his gift. Okay. So he's right. Any customer or any seller who can sell or buy 70 kilowatt, he become a kind of natural hedger, or they would be the ideal customer. It doesn't mean that the other people cannot participate, but these customer can take very safely one or two trades, not an issue. They'll not lose money. They'll only protect their price. Next, please. Second question is, my second question is very important. Given a choice, if I tell you you have clients, your range of clients, hotel, malls, ultra HNI, corporate clients, and I say bring first customer among these four categories, who you think will be easily convinced? Hotel. So I'm giving the four choices. They just type it. Who could be your chosen customer among these four categories? Hotel owner, mall owner, ultra HNI, corporate office owner, or corporate office goer, whatever. Type it. Malls, hotels, corporate clients, or ultra HNI. I'm getting the answer, but they just type it. Hotel, malls, ultra HNI, and corporate office owner or corporate office go, whatever. Somebody has written malls. Any other answer you got it? Yeah. Any other answer? I got one answer, malls.
We've received the answer as hotel, malls, corporate clients. 3 people have answered.
all three have given the same answer, or one by they choose
So
one
three
answer?
people have given the answer as hotel. One person has given malls, and one other person has given corporate clients.
Hmm. I think hotel and corporate clients can be given the equal weightage. So both the names should be shared with us. Who's a written hotel? First, I mean the first come first serve, and the corporate clients. Please share their names and emails. You give both to them. Okay. My
Sure.
last question, very important. So if I'll ask you, if I'll ask you as a chartered accountant, inform clients, take a position or take a trade based on a lot of understanding research, and you take a trade also, then what is the key motivation? So I'm right, I'm asking the key motive. The key motivation is to make money, make profit. Second, let me try this product. This product is very big. Third, so first is to make money. Second is let me try because I understand this product. This is a new product. Let me just take a trade to understand this for better understanding. So second question is to make profit for betterness. Third very important thing is I think prices are very high and I should explore. I should put my bid to get lesser price. Let me see what happens. Am I right in my choice? So for better price discovery. Okay, so first is definitely making the profit. You make profit anyways, but is it the key motivation? Second is let me try because this market is going to be big. Let me understand. Third is I have take on the prices and I think prices are high. Let me see what are the consensus view. And fourth is all of the three reasons. This is the last question. Tejas has already typed it. Anyone? This is the last gift we are going to give. Anyone has answered in your portal? 1 and 3. Make money and price exploration. Excellent. Pritin Shah. Okay, Pritin, I saw yourself. Yes. Make money and price exploration. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, anyone else? Have you got any answer in the portal?
So we have received one answer as all of the three. Then one answer is managed consumption cost and the price discovery. Most of the people are saying all the three, and one person have written third option, the better price.
Good. Who has shared with us all the options, the first level? I mean, who was the first guy?
So here's
Who?
Mayur Ramji Dedia
Mayur
from
Ramji,
Mumbai.
you are in one answer, everything is added. I think you are the right person. So, Mayur Ramji, you win the prize. So, thank you very much for active participation in the end and the middle also. With this, me, my team Gaurav and Tejas conclude our presentation. If anyone has any concluding remark, they can give it.
Yes.
Thank you very much for giving the opportunity on this Saturday morning. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was an excellent session. To present a well-deserved vote of thanks, I would request CA Hed Bida to kindly give a very heartiest vote of thanks to Dr. Harish Ahuja ji and his full team. Hed.
Uh, yeah, thank you so much, Priten, for giving me the opportunity to share the vote of thanks. So, on behalf of Sustainability Reporting Standards Boards of I extend my sincere gratitude to each of you for joining us today for the insightful webinar on understanding of electricity future on NSE, a hedging tool for electricity price risk. Your active participations and insightful questions have truly enriched today's discussion, reflecting a strong commitment to understanding and navigating the complexities of hedging electricity price risk in India. I would like to extend a special thank you to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Arish Dr. Harish Ahuja and his team for sharing their expertise and shedding light on the significance of electricity future as a crucial tool in managing price volatility and ensuring stability in the energy sector. Your comprehensive overview and practical insight into the implication of the market participants have been invaluable. As we embark on this new frontier of the financial instruments aimed at bolstering our energy market, today's sessions has undoubtedly depend on our understanding of how such innovations can contribute to sustainable economic growth and resilience. We also invite you to join us for our next webinar scheduled on Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m., where we will continue our dialogues on emerging topic in the sustainability and reporting ecosystem. Once again, thank you all of your active engagement and valuable contributions. We look forward to your continued participation in our ongoing initiative as we collectively strive towards a more sustainable and resilient futures. Thank you.
Thank you. But just one request to all of you, share the participant list with us. So if anyone want very separate customized session for their clients, we can do. This is one. Second, please talk to your broker today itself, because many a times many people who are actively into equity trading, when they choose commodity like electricity, they come to know that their broker has not activated their NSE commodity account. It happens. So my suggestion to all of you is, please talk to your brokers, whichever he is. If they are a standard, Angel One, ICCI, Direct, Zerodha, most of them are already activated. But few of them who are doing with their own choices, please talk to them and get activated your account. So the 9 a.m., 14 July, you could be the first people to punch your orders. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Happy weekend.
Thank you, sir. Same.
Thank you. Happy weekend.
Yes, we can close. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
To technical team. Yeah.